You look at it, looking at it right there. All the supporters have packed the house. The podium is ready. The flags are ready. Just waiting on Mr. Trump to come out. In the meantime, there are several hundred protesters demonstrating right outside. The panel is back with me. And let me go back to you, Steve, because we hear how the vitriol on both sides. And one of the reasons I think you're one of my favorite Trump guests is because you stick with the facts and you don't have to, it doesn't ever get tough, but it is that way in society at large. It is that way in social media. And I got to tell you something. Again, I keep saying this. Donald Trump has his work cut out for him to unify what was once these guys are all on the same page.
Well, Charles, to his defense in this case, he's attracted Ben Carson. He's attracted, people like myself. Look, I looked at this carefully, and I believe in respect, and I believe in character, and I believe in treating even those who are opposed to you with respect. He's that type of guy. People, like Ben Carson said, have to get to know him. Right now, he's on the world stage. He's doing what he has to do to get the nomination once he gets it. And like I said, last night you saw President Donald Trump.
Yeah. And you know what, Steve? I love you for being that way, and thank you so much. And that's the kind of role model that a lot of Trump supporters need. They need someone who's speaking in this way. And that is something I, too, know many people that have worked with Donald Trump for years and say that the distinction between who he is on a debate stage or when he's, minus the last debate, and insulting other people and kind of this real bombastic energy that he has versus who he is in a business situation. They say they're two completely different people. So where's that? And talking about role models, he needs to just massively call for civility here. Those protesters have a right to be, speaking out about this. His people at the rally have a right to be upset with them. But let's disagree civilly, and Donald Trump needs to make that call for civility.
Ron, very harsh words on Donald Trump. I'm not sure, but you're Red Alert Politics. Are you guys a conservative website or organization?
We are conservative and geared toward millennials, the next generation. And
why are you so angry with Donald Trump? And you've come to certain conclusions about Donald Trump.
No, I'm not. Well, we should have a philosophical discussion about what Donald Trump stands for, and that's what we try to do. And I think that's what we should be having, not just about his attitude, but what his policies are on immigration, on trade, and how he's trying to fundamentally transform the Republican Party. And I think that's what we try to do. And the problem is the next generation, there's a poll after poll after poll comes and shows that voters between 18 and 35 years old, 70% of them disapprove of Donald Trump. If you lose 70% of the voters that age, there's no way you can win the election. And so that's why it's relevant. I don't want to say, Donald Trump's bad on everything. I'm so glad, by the way, that this university has the courage to invite Donald Trump, to not disinvite him, to allow him to speak, and to allow the protesters to come. Allow for more free speech and not less. That's what we need more on college campuses. So I do want to say that it's great that he's doing that.
All right, guys, let's leave it there. A fantastic panel. Hope you guys all